Hi, my name is Trevor Joren, and I have gone through the LEAP program twice, once as a student and once as a coach. The LEAP program is a program that's held every year at UCLA, and it is amazing, amazing young adult and leadership success program. Now, I can highly credit these guys for where I am today. I mean, before I had gone to LEAP, I was quite a drifter. As a young teenager, my friends and I were making really bad decisions. I was hanging out with the wrong crowd of people, and it got to the point where it was so bad that all I cared about was the next time I was going to get intoxicated, or the next time I was going to do something stupid. Like, I'll tell you an example of what I mean by stupid. There was one point when my friends and I were speeding through a neighborhood in one of our parents' cars, and we were going like 95 miles per hour in a neighborhood, and there was a left-handed turn that we thought we could make, but obviously we weren't experienced drivers. I don't even think any of us had our licenses at that point, and we hit a pothole and drove off the road and were speeding through grass and narrowly missed a boulder to our right side that was so huge if our car had hit it, it would have flipped our car and easily killed all of us. We narrowly missed the boulder and sped across the road into somebody else's yard, started slamming on the brakes, but we were all so frozen in the moment that we really didn't know what to do. So imagine a car of 6 kids going like 65 miles per hour in somebody's lawn, slamming into 2 parked SUVs in their driveway and totaling all 3 cars. Yeah, that was a little crazy. Our car was so totaled, and my head had hit the windshield so hard that the entire thing was cracked, and the entire front end of the car, the Honda Civic that we were driving, was squished to like 1/8 the size of what it should be. And walking away from that accident, I had realized that, okay, this is my second chance. What am I going to do with it? But I think there was something wrong with my outlook on life because I didn't do anything about it. And 1 month later, I was knocking on my front door at 4 in the morning with police cars behind me and having to wake my parents up and tell them the story about how I had stolen their car and was caught speeding on a back road. And they had realized that, there's probably something wrong with our child and we need to do something about this. And so, they gave me a book called The 7 Habits of Highly Successful Teens,
Okay.
Highly Effective Teens. And at first I didn't want to read this, I thought it was stupid, but I was on house arrest and I had to. So I gave it a shot, and it gave me a slight taste of what I could achieve. It gave me it changed my paradigm. And I had a new outlook, and I became quite interested in self-help topics and what it takes to become a successful young adult. And this was the time right before I was going off to school. So I ended up going to college my freshman year, and I was quite naive. I made quite a few mistakes, like most freshmen do, but I had realized that I wasn't performing at the level I wanted to, and there was something more. There was something that I wasn't getting, and there were a couple of people on campus that I looked up to because they did seem to get it. They seemed to do well socially, and they seemed to get good grades, and these were just admirable people, and so I decided I have to figure out what worked for these guys. And so I talked to them both, and it turns out that one of them was a coach and one of them was a student, and they had both gone through the LEAP program. And so I was like, I gotta do this. Not only is it in California and will it be a cool way to spend a week, but I'm going to be able to learn about what it takes to become a successful young adult. And so I applied and I got in and I went, and it changed my life. It really did. The stuff that I had learned there about goal setting and time management and the importance of mentors and how to carry myself well and how to surround myself with people that are going to help me grow as a person. Just principles that should be taught to us in school but aren't. it really changed my life. The next year I went back to school and I did much better academically. I had better relationships. I had more friends, and I had close relationships with my family. You know, just I was able to set goals and see myself working towards something, which was something I'd never experienced before. And to have a mindset that was goal-oriented, and I was able to effectively manage my time, just all these things made a really positive change in my life. And so I thought, you know, I had to go back next year. I've got to do it again. And so I applied as a coach, and I documented the change in my life, and I went back and I had the opportunity to teach people about this stuff, and that was such an incredible experience, because not only was I able to go through it again and learn it from a different perspective, but I was able to see other people see a transformation in their life. And that's an overwhelmingly joyful feeling when you see other people realize that they also have the ability to pursue their dreams, and, you know, give them the skill set that enables them the confidence to do it. So what an incredible program it is. I can't say enough good things about it, because I'll never do it justice, because it changed my life. You know, reading books is one thing, but it's nothing like going through the first-hand experience and actually getting out there and listening to very successful people tell you what they have done, and being immersed with coaches and getting individual attention. It was mind-blowing. It really was, and I can't wait to go back. So, Leap, thank you so much. And if you guys ever want, if you're interested in Leap Foundation, check out leapfoundation.com. And next year it'll be me on the cover in 2014. Alright, thank you for listening.